Sorry. It just kept cutting out. This is so deep. The tower again. So there's someone being dishonest, someone that has the responsibility, has more responsibility than others, because it's a King of Swords. So it's someone in power. The things they say matter and make a difference in people's lives, and he's not being honest about a situation that was very stable and celebratory, and there was complicity between people, and people were working together for the best of the whole, and this person is being dishonest about it. This is what it's saying here. And this situation is being transformed, but there's this feeling of what will happen, or how can we make this better without causing destruction. How can we do it without destruction, without destroying people's lives? So this was a couple that were together, and he's lying about it, but the lies are being seen, being recognized as lies, and everything is therefore being transformed. The Two of Cups upside down, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I don't know. I like these ones though. Look at this beauty. Let's go straight towards there. Fuck this. I'm just gonna shuffle it a little, just in case there's some Lovers in the King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles wants to be with this person, but is not telling the truth. So weird. I don't know. The Five of Cups and the Ten of Wands. I like these cards are getting all twisted. Three. So yeah, all that we can do is to flow and to face our fears, face our illusions, and trust our intuition, embrace the darker side of us, accept that we all have a dark side. Even the moon that is the moon, has a dark side. And it's okay. It's fine. It's okay to talk. It's okay to share. So we have the Hierophant and the Moon. Another two really important major arcana cards. So many major arcana here. I should have put this back because this is even hard to look at this. The Moon upside down and Death upside down. This is like no respect whatsoever. This is complete fear of dealing with a situation that needs transformation. It needs transformation. It cannot stay like this. This is like ghosting, you know, like ghosting someone. And that person just becomes a ghost in someone's life. Like they're not alive, they're not dead, they're a ghost. And it's enough of that. It's enough of that. It's all coming down. Justice will be made. I'm gonna put them back into deck because I can't look at these cards anymore. Okay. Did you see? Okay. We'll take a look at that. King of Swords, the Fool, 5 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 7 of Wands, King of Wands. So someone is planning something sneaky to get out of it. Yeah, the Page of Swords upside down, as usual. Anyway, we have the Hierophant and the Moon. So the trick here is to give it to God and go dancing. To pray for respect, to flow through the cycles, remaining in our spiritual path independently of whatever crazy stuff is going on. We do get confused and we do have these fluctuations of emotion, but deep down we know what is deep down we know that this whole space is like a whole organism that has a mind of its own and a heart of its own and an order of its own, no matter who puts the hat on. It's like we see through it, because that's what the moon teaches us to do. You know, it's not about what we see, it's about what we feel. It's not about what people tell us, it's about what we know it's real. And so we come back to this place, beautiful place of contemplation, where we know where we're going, and as long as we feel good about it, and as long as we have energy for it, then we know that we're on the right path, and we just focus on it. and it's effortless because it's a waterfall of emotional bliss. How can you not follow that? Should we pull more cards for this Hierophant in the Moon? Maybe it's got something more to tell us. This is the Hierophant and the Moon. It's making me think of the wolf and the moon. The wolf and the moon. And the wolf's got the keys. And you know the moon is, you know, a heart. When a heart gets really full, like the moon, or when it gets really like, I don't know who I am, I need to be reborn. Just leave me in the dark. Let's pull a mudra card for the moon and the Hierophant. See what's the theme. What's really the keys? What is really the message? This can also mean that some commitment is coming in a moon, in the time of one moon, in a month. Some commitment, like a real commitment, like something genuinely that you will dedicate yourself to in a month. So let's break it into three. We have unconditional love and consciousness. But wait, yeah, this is the one that was trying to come out, and it was just 12:33 on the clock when I said it. 33. Sakshi Mudra. So self-study, clarity and spaciousness relaxes the muscles of the face and jaw, lengthens breath, supports cervical spine alignment. Funny, excuse me. As I said it, I felt this pressure on my back and on my face. Let's do this one a little. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. So we do the hands together, and then the thumbs we bend them inside. It's the mudra of the inner witness. So we know what we are doing, even if nobody else does, I guess. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. What is equanimity? Like, I don't know. What is equanimity? Wow. My inner witness leads me to perfect equanimity. My inner witness. I don't know what is equanimity, but if my inner witness wants me to lead me there, it's probably good. Self-study, clarity and spaciousness. I feel I'm in a place of self-study, clarity and spaciousness, and when I'm not in this space, I feel like I'm not connected to my inner witness. I feel like there's something wrong. I feel like I'm not seen, like I'm stagnant, and it's not cool. Unconditional love, Padma Mudra, assists with gratitude, open heart and empathy. So we touch the thumbs and the little ones together and we open. Try to open, stretch, my heart blossoms open with unconditional love. My heart blossoms open with unconditional love. And let's do this one too. The Sita Mudra, consciousness. And this is really the one that wants you to take some attention, because this is what comes after contemplation. So when we are contemplating, we are not thinking about anything after that. We're not thinking of obtaining something after the contemplation. We're not contemplating so that we can have a good idea or this or that. We contemplate something because it's wondrous. It's just wonderful. So this one comes after this one. No, this one comes after this one. But I think like this one comes after this one, because, everything is upside down anyway. So to achieve a place of contemplation that we have associated with this vision that creates a feeling of rebirth, which is awesome. We have consciousness. Okay, so I was asking for cards for this Hierophant and the Moon, and we did get the inner witness, the unconditional love and consciousness. It's the 3-3 and 2-2. Okay, so this is talking about how do we go from a committed relationship where two existences are entangling. How do we go from that place of two people to a connection with God, with the presence that touches, reaches, nourishes, and creates, weaving and loving and holding in unconditional love all things. It is like we cannot forget the power of the moon. We cannot forget the power of the things that we do not see. We cannot forget the power of the feelings that we feel. We cannot forget the power of changes and cycles. We cannot put death, or we cannot ghost someone and put it to the side back on the deck as if it's nothing, and then try and come to all these beautiful conclusions and to consciousness and contemplation, effortless contemplation, without considering that there is an inner witness inside of us and outside of us. This witness sees everything, and we are fooling ourselves to think that we can do some kind of ritual and obtain consciousness and massive rebirth and bliss without dealing with the things that we have just put on the deck because it's too hard to look at. This is all about truth, spiritual truth, about respect for other beings and for their feelings. So let's practice a little bit of the mudra of consciousness together, because something or someone in this energy that we are connecting with could really do with a little bit of this. So consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. This mudra assists with clarity, concentration, and wisdom. So we get the palms together, and then we connect the index fingers with the thumbs. Consciousness guides me to true clarity and freedom. 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 So yeah, I feel hungry and a little bit frustrated because I've just faced a massive injustice, but I trust that everything is flowing as long as we focus on really what matters and what is real. We cannot focus on the lies, we can focus on the truth, and if we can't see the truth, we can feel it. And the moon just stopped looking at me. So yeah, we can feel it, and that's the beauty of this whole path, this spiritual path, is that we learn that the things that are in the dark are not necessarily scary, but they do hold a lot of wisdom about how to move through the dark. Which is pretty cool. And as we know, the answer is love. And you know love. Love is free, and it manifests itself in infinite ways. And so can we. Love is free because love is exactly that freedom to express our love for others in different ways. There isn't one way. Love is not something that you can put rules around, about. You can't rule love. You can appreciate it, and you can flow with it, and you can preserve it by being honest and by making an effort to focus on really what makes you feel like your own self-love is enough for your dynamics. And yes, it can feel really difficult to deal with the injustices in the world and with all the secrets and with all the unconscious communication. But we know what we're doing, we know where we're going, and our soul keeps showing us the way by the way that we feel. And yes, it all falls into place when we open up our hearts. Okay, bye Scorpio. Thank you. I'll see you next time. All the best. Thank you.